Okay, so do you guys remember reacting to 17 and their song God of Music? Well,
Yes.
okay, great. That was the most recent song you guys reacted to from them. And this song is actually off the same exact album.
Oh, cool.
This is their B-side song back to back, released off of their 17th Heaven album, which God of Music was the title track for. And this is written for the performance unit, which is 4 out of the 13 members, and they are the best dancers. They're fantastic dancers. Sadly, we don't have the choreo yet, because this was just released last week at the time that we're filming this, but you can probably imagine movement with your imagination.
Sure.
I'm imagining a bunch of backflips. That's what I'm seeing.
Okay.
In my mind's eye.
And this song conveys a message of determination and unwavering belief in oneself and one's connection with another person. The lyrics emphasize the strength and resilience of the bond between two people, celebrating their ability to thrive and overcome challenges together. They sing, "A highlight that will shine in the unending game. I don't know the results, but it's gonna be all right. We are in the cold and wind and darkness. Even if you walk backwards, we'll meet back to back." The song is composed by Tek, Bumzu, Woozi, and the lyrics are by Bumzu, Woozi, and Hoshi. But Leon, you remember the producer Tek, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, he's on that?
Yeah, he produced this.
Who's Tech?
He's the god tier producer that I love the most.
Yep, what Leon said.
Yeah.
All right. I have the English lyrics if you want them afterwards.
Yeah.
Let's go.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, okay, it's already good.
This is like a geometry dash.
This is exactly. It's so bad that I was thinking the same thing. The Fat Rat is quaking.
Oh, bass is so good.
Right? The sound. Oh my god.
Nice. What's going on here? 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, it was it went into, how do I explain it? It was not downbeats there.
Yeah.
It's doing it again. I'm talking over it.
Oh.
I like that walk up, the walk up.
Hello.
Wow. That's not common.
It's giving me goosebumps already.
Do you hear that bass line, the slap bass? Oh my god, that's so good.
Okay.
Okay.
I thought we were going to a chorus. We were going to a build-up. Okay.
Never gets old. Ooh.
I think there's a hi-hat going on that's doing 16 notes in the back.
Really?
Or something
the 4
weird.
over 3,
Hold on,
that'd be
that's so cool. I need to hear that again.
Ooh, breakdown.
Oh.
Big Sean Wasabi vibes here.
I don't know who that is.
He's the launchpad guy. He does all the launch pads.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. Nice. I like that space.
There it is. Dun, dun, dun. It's doing. Yeah. That's so cool.
Yeah, I'm hearing a lot of backflips right here. So stupid.
Nice.
Man,
That's cool.
it's fun.
Whoa.
Perfect.
That was amazing.
Yeah, right?
Oh my
yeah,
god.
right?
Everything was
Everything is just spot on.
So groovy.
Yeah.
Like even the ending.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Everything is perfect.
Can we break down in scrutinizing detail? Why are things perfect? Why is it groovy?
I couldn't really pay attention to the melody because the track is
You were
already
just like,
so good.
Instrumentals for me are what made it.
Yeah, literally. He's the master of not using reverb.
Oh, this is very dry,
This is
huh?
very dry. I feel like a lot of the people that are trying to use reverb is just like, oh, well, now it doesn't sound as nice. Maybe add a reverb will sound nicer. It's like having a medium quality steak and you pour like some steak sauce.
Oh my
and then,
God.
it is like more juicy, but I can't really taste the steak. And him is just like bringing the most like A5 Wagyu that doesn't need any seasoning. Just like, oh, here's just some salt and pepper. That's it.
There's a lot of syncopated stuff that was not directly like related to the drums. It was more like in the back almost, but it sounded like a drum, if that made sense. It was more like the bass was doing some cool stuff.
Yeah, they got that slap bass kind of thing
there
going
was
on.
like the keys were doing some cool stuff, sort of away from what the groove was doing, but not far enough to make it sound different, if that makes sense.
It does. It's
Okay.
like as if all the instrumental rhythms are percussive enough to act as the beat
Yeah.
or complement the
Yeah.
beat. So I'm guessing your favorite parts were the triplet.
Yeah, I need to hear that again, actually. That's amazing.
Yeah, so it's just like, it's cool from the style because this is like very glitch pop. Like the names like Fat Rat, Avicii, OMFG kind of. Like low-key the people that introduced me to music. Like when I was really young and into like video game
Geometry
music and that
Dash.
kind of stuff. And I think that rhythm, well, first of all, like just putting that as like a post-chorus kind of thing, it feels rhythmically like the game is like glitching, you know? That's the whole idea, I think. And it adds to that sort of like video game, like Pac-Man-y kind of vibe. And also adding like this is a very normal consonant rhythm, but then if you add that,
Yeah,
it's like the triplets glitching.
It's cool because triplets aren't really, from what I've heard so far reacting, they're not very common
Yeah.
in like a vocal line much.
Maybe they're most common in raps
Yeah.
and not as
Oh,
much
yeah.
in like
Yeah,
melodic.
yeah.
Okay.
But the fact that they added it in here and then did that cool polyrhythm on top of that, I think it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
For you, were you paying more attention to the bass part specifically?
Oh my gosh. There's someone who is so good at slap bass playing that. It's like, I completely respect anyone who can do that because I can't do it at all.
For us, like non-bass players, what should we listen for in an excellent slap bass part?
It's when the pops are super clear and everything is in time. So it's not just kind of like nebulous popping, and it like can sometimes be like latency because it has to be timed perfectly.
Right.
But they just do it and it's so good. It's like so in time.
Do you have like a favorite moment?
I think there's one bass part that pops out so clear.
They don't have bass in the whole thing, and I think there's only
Right.
a couple of parts that they have, but I don't know
Right,
where that is.
파란색 사막과 높이바다 너머에 이유가 있어 넌 내 존재 다채롭게 물든
He literally just does like an octave pop, but it sounds
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah.
It sounds great because of the instrumentals around it. Because it
Yes.
primes you for it.
Yes.
And then it feels really satisfying to hear a bass, electric bass do it. I love it.
Yeah, it comes out like at the exact right time. That's what I like admire him so much. Like he never adds too much. He just gives what the music needs.
His transitions
Yeah.
for me are like everything. I loved it. Because it's like, it keeps your attention going. Like the vocals aren't the focus for me. It's like
Right.
everything surrounding it. And when you go from each section, he always just adds something, like a little
Yeah.
bit of something into it. It's so good.
I will say, this is the farthest thing from a love song that I've
Yeah,
ever
yeah,
heard in a
definitely.
long
You
time.
can't imagine just like skipping around to the chorus and just like feeling
like,
love for
the
your
type of love
significant-
where you're skipping through daisies, maybe, but like, no, it's just so funny because the lyric you read, I was like, oh, is she gonna say this is T.S. Eliot or something? Like, it was so poetic, and then it's like, EDM. And I was like, what's happening?
I wanted to set up your expectations incorrectly so you'd be extra surprised.
Oh my gosh, you could do legitimately a slam poetry reading of this. This is so funny. We are in cold wind and darkness. Oh wait, you read this part. Your trembling excitement that seems to reach my back.
Can you see it? Can you see it?
I could totally see it. If I was just reading this, I'd be like, wow, that's beautiful.
I don't think
Oh, but not, you can't connect it to the
No,
music.
no. I don't see a connection between the lyrics
And the music.
and this type of
Totally agree.
style.
Like,
for me, it's
where in the song do you feel like you felt in twilight?
I
The
think-
sun and moon meet
I think
back
the
to
one
back.
thing I can connect is when he says we are racing or something like that. Yeah, like you
I
can
guess.
probably piece little pieces of the lyrics to this personally.
Yeah.
To this, but I can't.
In
the
pop
whole
music,
thing
the,
to
the vibe of the song doesn't necessarily need to match the lyrics or even the meaning. But
And I don't like songs like that.
You prefer it all to match together
Yeah.
as a unit. Gotcha. But then the song alone, what do you think the strengths of this song are?
Strengths.
None.
No, I think it did a good job of not being too stale.
it's not too simple, but it's not too complicated either. It's pretty simple, but it uses whatever complexity it has, I think, to its advantage in the right ways. There isn't much harmonically that really happened. That's its weakness, I would say. But that's also probably not really within the style. So maybe that's not a weakness.
And how was the chord choice in this song?
That was just like ordinary chord choice.
Okay, so it was a little bit more.
Except for the walk
walk
up.
up.
The walk up is cool as
Up to the flat 6. Is it flat 6?
Is that
Flat 6? Flat 7, 1.
What key is this? I think it's C sharp minor.
I was like, is this in D? I couldn't tell.
not. Wait, no, this is not C sharp. Jesus.
Me neither. You're doing this all on your own, bro.
No, I'm just very confused, like the tonal center. And then it's like that thing, like I forgot. Jeez.
Do you want to play it again?
Yeah.
It's like the second to last chord of the walk up that is really nice for me. Can you play the walk up?
You mean that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think. Da, 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 da. Yeah, it is C sharp minor.
Final verdict?
From the melody? Yeah.
Yeah. It's definitely that.
Okay.
Yeah, and then it's like, and then I think it's like sus-ish sound. And then it's like that thing maybe.
Yeah.
Not very accurate, but like it's basically that.
I really liked, what is it? The tonicization
Yeah, the tonicization of F sharp minor.
of the 4.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah,
The 4.
it has that leading tone quality to it because the melody is all like, it has da da da, which is like flat 7 to 1. But then the dominant sound really pulls you into it. It sounds great.
Yeah, everything sounds very pentatonic-ish, like the melody and the chords, but that one pops out, and it's like just right at the moment, right? I don't know, it's the best.
This is my second favorite song. I think the pre-chorus is fire. Dong da 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 dum. And then the da da dum, there's a lot of energy there. And then it's just the right amount of big contour that we need before we get to the more, 1 1 1 1 1 type chorus.